Hello, everybody. Welcome back on this Sunday evening. It's time for another stream again, and I'm going to continue my game in Torchlight. Last episode, we got somewhere in. What was it? Well, we passed ruins and we ended up in some sort of city ruin. So we're going to continue that. I have no idea where I will end up. What I do know is that I got about 2 hours left for today due to work. So basically that means a shorter stream as usual. And yeah, after that, we'll see. Next week, I'm able to do a normal 4 hour one again. Well, if you can see that as a normal anyway. And we're getting big health potions now. Hang on a sec. Oh, we already had big health potions. Right, so clockwise, counterclockwise. I don't think it matters much other than that I'm going to hit a lot of monsters. Now, didn't I just kill you? Oh no, I didn't kill him. It's a boss. Also, by the look of things, there was only one direction. Now, kitty cat, will you actually stop fleeing and do something, or what?
You have triggered a trap.
Right. There's a whole bloody nest over here. Including another boss. Really? Ah, shoot.
Has fled.
These things are worse as abominations in Valheim, I think.
Gained a level.
Okay, get him. Now let's see, because I got a lot of stuff to discover again.
I can't do that.
Super insulating chain belt of the winds. Required 20 magic. Okay, no magic. No, in general,
I am overburdened.
no, you aren't. My pet is.
Your pet has departed.
At least that way it can't flee. That's one of the few advantages. Now let's see. First that one. Maximum rank. Okay, so that's done. Let's see what else we can do after. Armor expertise. That's useful, but that's a passive. No, an Arbeiter. Moi. That one is useful. I hope. Because it doesn't say if it actually works on guns. It just says all weapons. So I'm not sure if it works on all kind of weapons. And I think for the time being I stick to this one. And eventually turn to explosive shot, which unlocks at the next one. So I keep this where it is. I also think I may actually start turning things around. 3 points in defense and 1 in dex. Well, that worked. Hey! What kind of pick-me are you? Stabber? No, I don't think you're a stabber. I don't know what's bringing up that lightning, but it certainly was hurting me. I still haven't figured out how to remove anything from a slot. This works a lot better actually.
A trap has been sprung. You have sprung a trap. Your pet has returned.
That always happens when it's not convenient. For whatever reason. Oh well. Let's try to get through here this time. No, it was here. Without dying, because we had 7 deaths already. Not quite the way I usually play games. But I guess you can't have all. Do?
A quest has been completed.
We do have quest completed. So that's good news. Now let's see. Looks like that's going further, so let's go back first. Shoot. Very big, nasty one. I wasn't expecting that big spider. I'll tell you that. Got you. Oh, I had zombies to help. We found a hidden area with even more ugly crawling thingies. Get out of that web. Ooh, okay.
I am overburdened.
Already? Better boots. Yeah, this is more armor, but all the other stuff I'm going to lose makes it actually worse. I will keep it. Maybe I can upgrade it later. So let's see. This was a hidden area. There's even more hidden areas with more uglies. And the boss. No, it's not a boss. It was just pretending to be a boss. Maybe went in. Ah, yeah. That kind of thing. So, let's go. What I Skelly keep forgetting is that I can order my pet to pick up stuff. So maybe I should start doing that a little bit more often. Everything that's white immediately being sent to the pet. Like that. See how things are going that way. with the zombies, it certainly goes better. That sword is very useful. This certainly works.
My health is low.
Aye, aye, aye. Stop running towards the things you have to deal with. That's, I think, the biggest disadvantage in this game, at least in my opinion. I know that in some games you can actually stop the movement by holding shift. Is it a good idea yet? Yes, like that. In some games you can actually you can actually hold shift and stop movement. Oh, wait a minute. Can I do that in this game as well? Yeah, looks like it. Just not going to hit anything. But it looks like I'm indeed able to do that. Ha! So, stupid me. Ah, poor Skelly was scared. So, does that make it a scaredy? And yeah, Andrew says that he knows that it would have been poor etiquette to say you're off to start a stream in another person stream. Indeed it is. I was actually watching somebody else's stream before I started, and the reason for that is that person decided to switch her stream
My
from
health is low.
Saturday to... Hey, I said stop moving. From Saturdays to a Sunday, so things got a little bit complicated. But eventually, yeah, I had to tell that I was leaving without actually mentioning why I was leaving. Well, one of the things I also have to do, like I said earlier, is work, so let's see what we can get from fishes today. An ice angel. Makes me wonder if that's actually a very frigid lover, but... And unidentified boots. Now, this is getting better, although the armor is less. But I'm getting electrical, fire, ice and poison resistance in. But is it a good idea? Because I also lose that for armor. Let's just give it a try and see. Now I only need to figure out how to turn my screen and everything is okay again. Yeah, Andrew, I think she mentioned something about being too tired and whatever. So she decided to change it. I don't know exactly, but I can go on about it and be upset or whatever, but eventually I solve it like this. I still got my own stream to go. Hey. Oh, that's the fishing hole sign. So I'm just going to do that. And I'm going to enjoy this. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. And then I'm doing a crit, and I'm the one doing a lot of damage.
Trap has been sprung.
So eventually everybody's doing a lot of damage. The big question is which way to go now. That's blocked off. This looks like the area where I can go without. Oh, we're going around in circles again. So then this is the dead end. Yep. Hang on, gold standard? Wow. So it's something that goes around in a circle. In that case, I'm going to approach it. Ooh. Unidentified pink gloves. Pink gloves. Gorgon. But that requires magic.
Your pet has departed.
Bye bye, pet. You were saying something? You never played. No, you did play Torchlight, but barely touched it. So that game is from 2000. Well, very early in the 2000s actually. And you barely played it? Well, I don't think I can actually say something about that because I ran into Torchlight 2 actually at some point on a Steam sale or whatever and bought it, like it, and start looking. And I actually realized that I hadn't even put it on my follow list. I had it on ignore because being a little bit snobbish the way I was back then, I had something like,
Your pet has returned.
good, nice pet. I was something like, this is looking too cartoonish and whatever. So I started to play Torchlight 2. Now, in Steam, you can put the. Sorry, Andrew, I should repeat the question, but yeah, I hadn't blocked it. You get your discovery queue coming up, and at some point in that queue, you can actually. What is it? You can give it a follow, put it on your wish list, and ignore. And I had put it on ignore, so I wouldn't get any news about it. So the first one. The second one, I hadn't, and that was looking interested, so probably changed my mind a little bit and things like that. So I bought it, then was like, yeah, but if there's a second, there's also supposed to be. Why does this not work? That's the shot. Because I'm not planning to do this all the time. And I'm not planning to do that all the time. Never mind. So I was like I said, it didn't look interesting at first. Then I had the sequel and I liked that a lot. So yeah, at that point you're like, okay, let's get the other one too. Only to find out that you actually had put it on ignore because you thought it wasn't interesting enough. It's a bit of, yeah, silly. Same thing I think I sort of had with the Borderland games. Friend recommended Borderlands 2 to me, and later I found out that I also had Borderlands 1 on an ignore list or something like that, so it's pretty common for me. But I found out that despite the cartoons, I actually like this game, so hence why I'm playing it now. Besides, it's something different compared to
Your pet is fleeing.
all those survival crafting sandbox games a lot of people play these days. Bloody thing is faster as I thought it would be. Would you stand still? No, apparently not. Uh-oh. Ah, no. For a brief moment I thought I was heading
Your fame has increased.
into a dead end. Now let's see. I got new. New cap. Let me see. 9. Not useful. Not useful. Not even going to do that. I think I got the Gorgon. Set already. Not sure if I had those gloves, but I probably do. If I do, I can still sell it. So, fame. That means extra point. That's one at 10. Extra damage. Let's see. How far do I go right now? 102. It's still at 102. Ah, well, we'll see. So, anyway, my intention is to play this game completely up to the end, switch to something else, play that up to the end, switch back to Torchlight 2, and sort of keep switching between games to make things a little bit more interesting in the future. And I'm going to stay away from the survival sandbox games for a while. Because I've been playing those a little bit too much lately. That's the one I need to take. Now things are working. Took me multiple hours, but I'm finally getting the hang of the controls again.
My health is low.
Of course, I still need to look at my health, but still not doing that much damage. And Pet's health is low too.
That isn't possible.
Pet. When I say it's possible, then it's possible. Hey, okay. Lots of pissed off pygmies. Where are the buggers? Ah, we're already at the end. That's the biggest problem. Got you. And of course there's a creepy crawler. Aye! Oh, no, it's okay. Or maybe it isn't. Shoot, 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 shoot.
I am wounded.
Come on. That was something I wasn't actually expecting to happen. That the whole area would reset the moment you jump in. I really need that level 50 now. Okay. Now the spider. Yeah, when I'm doing the crits, it's amazing. But I think that's the problem. The when. Like I said before, I don't want to change. Ah. That's how it works. Another problem solved. Hang on. Andrew, you said you got halfway through heating some food in the kitchen and completely forgot half an hour ago. So, what happened to that food? It's completely heated, turned to charcoal, or what? Was it a microwave meal which actually simply got turned off and that's it? Because if it's indeed that you were using a stove, then I really hope nothing bad happens. Yeah, well, that's glad to know. Because I've been in the situation that I fall asleep when eating food. And when I woke up, my food was actually completely burnt and my house was full of smoke. So strength, magic, and gold find. No. So in regards of that, yeah, I'm glad that nothing has burned down. Frigid mist doesn't look like mist to me. It looks more like it's not even in miasma that we're actually dealing with.
Head is heavy.
Am I actually hitting the bugger or what? I don't think so. Got you. Mysterious maze. Yeah, I'm going to keep that one. The Toad King's Gal. Physical ice damage, fastest attack speed, 1 sockets. Strength 31. Well, I do have, whatchamacallit, a melee character playing at easy that it was. I really should pay more attention to my chat too. But I do have a melee character on easy, so you may actually be used that. And speaking of my chat, yes, indeed, Andrew, falling asleep with food on the stove was terrible. I had a house full of smoke, and it wasn't pleasant. I don't know why I woke up, or what made me wake up, but I was very glad that I did wake up. Because I could have actually get killed by the smoke if I wasn't too careful. Good thing it didn't happen. But it certainly scared the hell out of me. That is for certain.
I am hurt.
Hey! Okay. That one. Ah, look, we got something crawling over there. Now, hang on a sec. This way. At least I knew by then that I wasn't be able to eat chicken soup that night. But I'm still glad I woke up because otherwise I wouldn't be eating anything at all. So, falling asleep with food on the stove, don't do it. Absolutely don't. Don't cook when you're tired, because in the end it may have a result you don't want to live with. There you are. And there's another one somewhere else. Is that thing teleporting or what? Yeah, it felt like it was teleporting. Last food. And we have the second glyph. That leaves one more to go, which usually is the hardest. Pet. Let's give it a try. Okay, that area is closed. That makes it quite easy. Hey, this feels like I've been here before. Certainly looks like I've been here before. But you never know. There's the big mama. My pet's doing more damage as I do. Unbelievable.
Your pet is fleeing. You have gained a level.
Health potion, bow, ring, and a spell, I thought. Yeah. Draining touch. That may be a good spell for my pet instead of that sword. Zombies are still nice. Skeleton 1, silence. Zombies. Now I'm gonna keep it like this for the pet. For now. 133, 159. But the other one is unique.
Your pet has departed.
Fire resistance and strength useless. $15. Why not 15 yet? Why not at 15 yet? Or 14? Yeah, but I want to know my skill. 14. No, I need one more level. Okay. How much experience points it? Well, this is my XP bar. So I need about 100k. The good news is I'm slowly out leveling everything here. I can't imagine what it would be like to do this at level 11, considering the amount of problems I'm already having. Missed you. Kiting. All that kiting.
Your pet has returned.
Yeah, always at the most of the inconvenient times. Yeah, they're all greens. I got blues. I'm not even going to identify all the greens anymore. Fire damage, fire resistance. Okay. I need to switch my resistance on in a few seconds. Oh wait. I don't like it. It's too quiet. Shrine of Mana. Yeah, I'm not going to need that. Well, I don't need a health shrine actually. But I could use a health shrine. Hey, is he actually being hit by me or what? He is now.
I am wounded.
Somehow, you stop doing that. Somehow, I have the feeling that
Your
I'm not
pet is fleeing.
always hitting what I'm supposed to hit due to angles or things like that. Do I have a free health pot? Yep, I do. Unidentified belts. Something to look at. Uh-oh. No, a shadow? What? It's coming from somewhere. Okay, unidentified blue belt. 5 armor, but it requires magic. This is getting a little bit... Whoa! A pygmy nest! Ha! Well, not for long anymore. I really need that explosive shot. Bad angle that green was making things pretty hard to see. Huh. To stand still. Yeah, this really is the somewhat harder part. What I do know is that at some point I will heading into another area without spiders. Because in all fairness, I'm getting a little bit bored of spiders. Sometimes I feel like if developers have no idea about which monster to put in a game, they're going to use spiders. Which is a shame actually. Yeah, there was something else over there. Mushroom, yes. So we got 30% of our XP now. And there we have our bigger monsters again. And the boss. Hammermer. Wait, did you get that? You're not supposed to get scrolls. Load up. Nope. You know what? I might do this. Just to see how things are going right now. First of all, weapons. Nothing new, only bad ones. Armor. Or with better resistance. Wait.
Watch your back.
Shared stash. Pepper box 325. That means I can keep that or that. What else? We had the Gorgon gloves. Gorgon boots. Gorgon gloves with 6 armor. Dialogues wards. Cast speed, but I don't actually need cast speed. The 10% to armor is nice. That's 12. That's 9. That's 8. Armor, 8 armor, 9 armor. But the other one has 13. So far for the upgrades. Right.
Your deeds make a fine ballad.
D22 for pain. And a wand I don't need.
Good day to you.
50 floors below Torchlight. Okay. Another wand.
You have
50
gained
floors.
dust.
I'm currently
Hail!
at 40 floors. Okay,
Good luck
so
to you.
I'm currently at 40 floors.
Hi there.
Which means the next floor I will be finding that boss. All kind of maps, haste, silence, element overload, heal self. Instead of potions. What I'm going to do with that spell is teach it to my pet. Because that way it may actually heal itself instead of fleeing all the time. It also means that
Bye.
the pet
Hi there.
have to get rid of the zombies
Good luck to you.
or the sword. 50 mana, 20 mana, but these are keep those for myself. Need to remove the gem from him. Oh, there isn't jamming it. Good. Makes it even easier.
Hey, what are you?
But
Let's
I
get it back.
do have to store these life cracked, health chaos, and cracked. And this is the shimmering ember, which was for this guy.
What can I do for you?
So more fame. I'm able to. I need about 1,000 fame. Well, at this rate, it's going fast. And he's got a new one.
Anything
Cost.
you need?
Poison damage, fire damage increase, and physical elemental. Accept.
You have begun a new quest.
I'm not going to do that one yet. That's the fish hole.
Good day.
Done. So in general, I can't buy any better equipment here right now. That's something to keep in mind.
It's not a skirt.
But then I just upgraded everything, so that way. Yeah, this helped. This actually helps a lot. Mana, staff, ring, health. They're both green. Gold find fire damage. I think the pet is in a healing loop right now. Which isn't good. Yep, the pet is in a healing loop, but that's not what I had in mind to happen. Because that means its mana will remain low. And that's not the purpose of the spell. Then I might as well lose that one. Hopefully this time it won't keep going in a loop. No, it does. Although it's not that much as the previous one. So perhaps it will bring up the zombies again. Okay, that part is answered, it will bring up the zombies again. Life full. Things are improving now. Good. Bye bye zombies. And the next one. There we are.
My health is low.
I don't know what it was, but certainly it's hard. I think they're spawning somewhere. Something is spawning those thingies. I'm not happy with that something. Whatever it is. Fidget mist. Well, I don't know if it's a mist. But it looks like the things are teleporting as well. As if those pygmies weren't hard enough. Now I know for certain they teleport. Maybe it's time to do that. Which also means if the buggers are able to teleport, that they can always end up behind me.
You have gained fame.
Mysterious boots. Okay, set piece. Whoa, there's another one.
Quest complete.
Oh, I had to do is that one. Pet. Health pot, mine. Staff, pet. Portal scroll, mine. Boots, mine. Serpent sabatons. Nice, but it requires magic and I'm not going to spend anything into magic. It will be useful if/when I create a caster. Big if, by the way. But we got the glyph. No, we didn't get the glyph. Now
Quest
we have the
complete.
glyph. So let's go back and see where things end up. She turns into gold.
You recovered the glyph so quickly. Your power is growing, my friend. I will open the last rune gate, but please be cautious. The blighted ember creates abominations. There's no telling what monstrosities lay on the other side. I can't bear to stay in these corrupted tunnels much longer. Find me in Torchlight when you've finished.
Right. Another. I'm going to be the big one, but you'll have to do the job quest. Right, so let's see. Something is throwing lightning bolts at my butt. That one.
Has fled.
My health is low.
Your pet is fleeing.
Yeah, I know exactly why.
My health is low.
It's because of those things. They're throwing so much whatever it is at me that he is causing all the problems. No need to send it back. Okay, one area cleansed. Next. There's something hitting me. Slowly draining health.
You have triggered a trap.
Not sure if it was the poison. Oh well, doesn't matter that much. Strength and poison damage. Useless. 2 more items. And poof! There it was. See, it teleports. It hits and then it teleports away. And that's the big problem. Because I still have other options. There's something in that spell. We only need to figure out what it actually is. That's doing a live drain. That is full, I think. No, one more. Okay. And these guys jump at me. Whoa. Now it's getting crowded.
I am wounded.
I really need the bestiary here. That will make things so much easier. Because
You have gained full experience.
no, the other way.
Your pet is fleeing. There is no more room.
Well, in that case, you can flee to town.
Your pet has departed.
One, two, three. And two in decks. Damage. 92 of the weapons DPS and the next one is 100. So depending at which one it is, 90 and about 275 damage. That's going to hurt. First of all, that. Damn. That certainly did some damage. It's blocked, but it certainly did damage. Oh. Patty. Great.
Your pet has departed.
Again. So let's wait 50 seconds for my resistance spell to catch up. And then, once that's done, we give everything a new try. Also gives me the time to pour myself a full glass of something to drink. And I said that the intention was to stop my... Well, I got 3 deaths so far, so in a way I do improve, but it's still 3 too many. On top of the 7 I already have. One shot and he's gone. Yeah. What? All
Your
that,
pet has returned.
all that kiting and then nothing? Oh well, I got further. Yeah, we're going to fight elementals now. That's why I was dying. Come on, ugly. That's why things didn't go the way I wanted to. And there's a very big elemental. Why do I have the feeling this one is
Your
actually
pet is
resistant
killing.
to
Your
fire?
pet is hurt.
Got you. Health potion. Right. Let's do this first. And let's identify slow attack speed, but can replace the other one. Fire damage, defense attributes and dexterity. So it's actually an improvement. Because I haven't had to deal with ice damage yet. At least I don't think I did. lightning I did. Speaking of ice. And there's poison. Fire. More poison. The other way around. Somehow that feels better. At least I got more control over what's on top of my screen so I can see it better. Oh, never mind.
If this shaking continues, it will destroy the town and collapse the tunnels. Something massive must be stirring below, but I can't imagine what could do this. Go, find the source of these quakes and put an end to them. Something is trying to slow us down. It fears us. I take heart in that.
Yep. You mean I have to solve the problems again?
You have begun a new quest. Water pours from the ruins above and falls down into oblivion. These caverns are lost to time, primal. The ember veins change as I descend, shifting colors, first hidden, then gleaming and glittering. It fascinates me now, as it did when I was young. Even the blight seems more pure here. My experiment may have succeeded if I had used ember from deeper in the mountain, closer to the source. There is still the corruption, of course, but with endless life, that becomes a small matter. Perhaps I will gain more here than I ever imagined.
Ah, yeah. Those. Rats.
I'm wounded.
Whoa. These are the mason caverns. So it will be fun in a way to deal with that. Because this basically means I have to fight all the time. Especially if they keep jumping out of those holes over there. Just hope I've got enough potions. Then we got those nasty baddies.
I am hurt.
Getting elemental damage. Or bleeding damage. Well, it's damage over time for sure. Is this one leading me back or... were there before. Yeah, it's indeed some damage over time thingy I have to deal with. Question is, I have no idea what it is. Able to spot things over time. I think so. Ow. I'm getting so much damage right now.
I'm wounded.
I don't know what this beast is doing, but shoot. Getting a shitload of damage right now. Two potions left. Not those baddies. Because they hurt, but not that bad. It's really those monsters that's causing a problem. Coming in from there. See? Okay, done. Tutara. Okay, so the Tutara warriors are probably the ones doing the DOT. Face Beast. No, I'm not going to deal with Face Beast.
You have sprung a trap. triggered a trap.
Yeah, but those traps aren't that much of a problem. He is. And there we have the Spideys again. This is going to be a very slow area, I think. Anything I can do here? Nah. It's green. Nope.
My health is low.
Oh, shit. Too late. That was too late. Oh well, it saved me a health potion, but that was not what I wanted to do. At least I can go on undisturbed right now. And for some reason, some silly reason, I have no idea what's causing it. It looks like some bleeding effect. Pygmies!
I am wounded.
I really need better armor. Especially if that bugger keeps resurrecting the pygmies. Pole arm, I don't need pole arms. Off
Your
the town.
pet has departed.
And that's 2 minutes ago, but it's also starting to get time for me to wrap things up. So let's go to the end screen. And yeah, like I said, it's time for me to start wrapping things up, because it's time for me to go to work, actually. That's why I was having a shorter stream today. I'm working night shift this week. So that means I have to start in about an hour and a half, more or less. Which also means, for now, thanks for watching, everybody who was here. And everybody who's watching this later on Twitch as a VOD, or even and even on YouTube. Yes, Andrew, there should be an episode being available on YouTube. Just hang on a sec, because I always have that close to available. My vids. Details. Let's copy. There it is. At the time I actually get it, I got about 3 or 4 pages open, but well, there it is. Direct links is... yeah, he found it. Of course he found it. But direct links for those who are able to watch the video and have the chat activated. They can see the link in the chat. If not, my YouTube channel is actually linked in my profile, so you can find it over there. And the first one is actually called, first episode is A New Path Lit by Torchlight. So I will post this as a playlist, which means this episode will be posted as in the playlist, so everybody can see it. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching it either now or later on VOD or whatever, or YouTube. I wish everybody a very good, healthy week. And of course, as always, I hope to see everybody next week again, when we're going to do a somewhat longer episode. For now, thank you. Have a good day, good week, and goodbye.